has been tracking this vehicle for quite some time.
That can make it extremely dangerous because he is driving erratically and aggressively.
Welcome to Viral Twist. A man drives like he's in a racing video game, speeding, dodging cars, breaking all the rules. Then he jumps out, hides in a parking garage, and disappears like a ghost.
CHP just now picking up the vehicle once again and calling this a pursuit. So we are northbound on the 110 freeway, making our way up towards Gage, and that vehicle has been swerving in and out of traffic at very high speeds. With just moments ago, we saw what looked to be a side swipe when it was trying to cut across a pickup truck. Just about a minute or so, we saw a little bit of debris that had flown across the lanes of the freeway. You can see just now made it over that out of the fast track lanes and now on the main lines of the 110 freeway. And we're trying to get a little closer here. We're having to deal with LAX, but we should be in a little closer position here in just a moment. Looks like the car is still over there in the slow lane, trying to get away from the CHP. The CHP was able to get out of those fast track lanes and now back behind the car. As you mentioned, this person is wanted for some sort of a criminal threat. This all began in Alhambra with the Alhambra Police Department. The nature of the threat we just don't know at this point. However, over the radio, over the scanners, we were hearing that they believe that this person could have a weapon, possibly a firearm within the car. So that will be something of concern at some point through the course of the pursuit, especially when it comes to a stop. We haven't seen or heard any spike strips or a pit attempt on this car. Making a last-minute turn in the gore point here. Okay, choosing to stay on the freeway. Looked like the car was going to exit there at MLK, but now still on the northbound side of the 110 freeway, making our way into the downtown area. CHP has a helicopter that is en route. The sheriff helicopter has been tracking this vehicle for quite some time. Again, it was on and off of freeways and surface streets. It was down in Long Beach for a time. And now that it's on the 110 freeway, CHP has elected to take over the pursuit with a helicopter that should be arriving here in just a couple of minutes. But you can see they're just trying to squeeze through traffic, trying to evade the CHP as best they can. Now we're starting to see that front end damage there on the driver's side where the pickup, where he had clipped a pickup trying to cut through traffic. And that was here on the 110 freeway. So as we get closer into 110 or into the downtown area, I'm looking ahead. Some pockets of slowing, but overall the freeway is moving, so shouldn't have too much of an issue here as far as making their way through traffic. Here's one of those areas where it's a little congested. Woo! There comes the car there flying on the shoulder and having to make a last-minute turn to get back into the lanes of traffic. And we're getting closer to the 10 freeway here in downtown. CHP, I saw a couple of black and whites behind this guy, so they're definitely in trail. They're not in surveillance mode at this point, certainly in pursuit. And this all beginning in Alhambra, as we mentioned, some sort of a criminal threat. So we're waiting to hear exactly what those threats were, and they do believe this driver to be armed. Windows are tinted, so we're not entirely sure how many people could be in that car. Now up on the shoulder there, again, just doing anything that they could to get away there. It's fortunate. I didn't see any people outside that car. It was really, that would have been bad if that person was trying to change a car or change a tire, and this car coming up at a high rate of speed. So here we are. Looks like we're on a transition here. So we are, looks like we're gonna go westbound on the 10 freeway now. So we're making our way onto the Santa Monica freeway from the 110. And actually, let's see here. We could be back on the 110 freeway. Okay, so exiting downtown here. Okay, so little collector road though. So we're actually on surface streets now in the downtown area. Exited the freeway right there around the 110 and the 10 interchange, and running the red light there. Okay, so now we are down the street from the LA Convention Center and the Crypto.com arena, and making our way along. I believe this to be. Let me try and get a street for you here. But now in the LAPD jurisdiction, Dave, do you see the CHP directly behind him?
Wow.
So I'll see if there's any black and whites behind this car. I don't want to lose him in the here in the congested downtown area, but definitely just blowing through the red lights there, not stopping, just basically yielding so it doesn't collide with any other cars, but certainly not stopping entirely for those red lights. Still going pretty fast here through the downtown area, making our way more so into the mid-city area here shortly. Let me see if I can widen out here. Coming up on a busy intersection. I don't see any squad cars directly behind, but you can see right there, close call, almost T-boned there in the intersection.
What's so tough here being downtown is a lot of pedestrians walking around, especially with lunchtime. And if he's blowing through these intersections, hence right there, that guy, that can make it extremely dangerous because he is driving erratically and aggressively.
So is he on,
certainly more people. Go ahead.
Is he on Venice or Wilshire Boulevard? Can you tell?
I'm trying to get that for you right now. I'm having to rely on the police scanners at this point, and we'll get the working frequency here in just a moment. But westbound through from downtown, making our way towards Jefferson here in just a moment. Give me just a sec. I'll try. Okay, so there's Pico. We did see him exit Pico from the 110 freeway. So now we're making a northbound turn from Pico, now in the Wilshire district. And there's a LAPD squad car right there. We'll see if he decides to turn around. Whoa, okay. People out on the street having no idea this person is running from the police. Thankfully got past those people without harming anybody. Blowing through the intersection here. Had the green light, still continuing northbound here in the Wilshire district. So we should be up at Wilshire Boulevard here very shortly. And I don't see a law enforcement helicopter here just yet. I'll try and, okay, they're here at CHP. Believe it to be the CHP helicopter that has taken over for LA, Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department that was monitoring this. Now on the wrong side of traffic, pedestrians, motorcycle. Whoa, man, close call there. Now westbound through the Wilshire district, just cutting streets here. No rhyme or reason as far as what direction this driver wants to go. Likely doesn't see any of the black and white vehicles, the squad cars directly behind. And just doing whatever this person can to evade. We don't know how many people are inside, believed to be possibly armed here, so we'll see if LAPD decides to opt into this pursuit here in just a moment. We're trying to make our way around the buildings here. We're right along Wilshire Boulevard, so lots of tall buildings here. Yeah, the person just stopped and jumped out of the vehicle, so we're trying to find the car.
All right, so if you've just joined us, we are following a pursuit. We are hearing now, this is in Koreatown, that the suspect, possibly suspects, have jumped out of the vehicle.
And left it in the middle of the street.
Yeah, we're trying to find that vehicle. Is that the one with the damage? It doesn't seem like
yeah,
it.
that's the vehicle right there with the front end damage.
Yep.
We're hearing the traffic now. LAPD trying to get a description of the suspect. Or suspects. We're only hearing about one at this point that ran from the vehicle somewhere here in the area. So give us just one moment. We'll pin down this address and see where this person was last seen running into. And here comes, looks to be CHP that is now caught up to the vehicle, and they will start looking for the suspect here in just a moment.